Hello, everybody, and welcome back to T.O.BlueJays. I am your host, Aiden Smith. And boy, what a weekend against the Baltimore Orioles on Saturday and Sunday, with Friday's game not happening due to a rainout. It seems like they're going to have a doubleheader on July 29th, possibly. Now, the Saturday game was a little bit frustrating because the Blue Jays scored the first inning, the second inning, and the third inning, all one run. Now, it was good to see Bichette and Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Lead off with back-to-back doubles on the very first inning, and Bo actually doubled on the first pitch of the game. So that was really nice. And then Anthony Santander finally getting his first home run of the year, coming against his former team in Camden Yards, where he used to play. So that was good to see those two runs. And I believe it was Alejandro Kirk who got a RBI as well in the third inning. Um, but yeah, and then they gave up the 5 runs and they ultimately lost 5-3. So again, it was good that the Blue Jays top hitters finally did some damage. But again, it's the consistency that is not there. Now, yesterday's game, we ended up winning in extra innings 7-6. And Jeff Hoffman had two very good innings once again. And boy, did he look poised and fired up pitching against a team that he almost signed with. So luckily, the Orioles, from our perspective, uh, you know, didn't do a great job with his physical because so far he looks great. But Jeff Hoffman obviously very upset with what happened, and it was great to see him have this much enthusiasm and emotion pitching not only against the Orioles but also against the Red Sox the other day. Because I've been saying it for a while, there seems to have been a drop off in that type of like fire on some of the players since I found like the Jose Bautista era. Because I really remember when I was really starting to get into baseball was during Jose Bautista's prime, even prior to the 2015 years. If I remember when I started watching in 2012, 2013, 2014, when I really started getting into it, like Jose Bautista constantly chirping with the rest of the American League East, and really most teams for that matter. But I really remember against the Orioles, Manny Machado and Adam Jones. And then obviously in the 2015 and 2016 years against the Royals and then the Cleveland Indians, now the Guardians. But I remember um, Jordan Ventura of the Royals, who just threw basically everybody he didn't like in the head, behind the back. Just a very, very scary pitcher. Now it's unfortunate what happened to him since he passed away. But I do remember like there were a few years there where the Blue Jays under Bautista's time and really Josh Donaldson as well when he came, and even Russell Martin for that matter, there was a fire on that team. And it's just nice to see that again because I think that is something that lacks from Bichette, Vlad, and Springer. Not so much Bo Bichette, but definitely Vlad and Springer. Like they like to have a good time, which is fine because baseball is quote unquote child's game. But it's just nice to see when you actually want to, show off a little emotion that isn't like this is my house, and we all know how that went. And I'm hoping that when Alec Manoah comes back, we'll get a little bit more from that from him as well. But overall, the Blue Jays are still first in the American League with a 9-7 record. They're playing the Atlanta Braves now, and obviously the Atlanta Braves are also a very good team. But I don't understand why the Blue Jays always seem to do very well against the Atlanta Braves. So hopefully that will continue tonight. And I believe Thursday they finally have an off day, if I'm not mistaken. But it's great that they're back home now. It's nice that today's good weather. Tomorrow and Wednesday's going to be a little bit crappy for them. But hopefully, we'll get warmer weather again this weekend when they play here at the Rogers Center again. But tonight, they start off a 3-game series against the Atlanta Braves. Hopefully, they can win the series and continue the momentum. And thank you for watching this video. If you haven't already watched the Vlad press conference, I suggest you start watching it before the game. Again, thank you for watching the end. Go Jays, go. See you in the next video.